All right then, guys. So it looks like we've got some people obviously starting to drop in. If anybody can confirm that you can hear me, I'll just wait for a couple more people to come in, and that'll be awesome. But bear with, I'm just trying to set up a couple of bits and pieces just to make things a little bit easier. But yeah. Oh, sunny Lanzarote. Somebody is on holiday. I like it. I wish I was on holiday. Although then again, I wanted to just add my little boy. So yeah, it's quite nice to be at home at a weekend at the moment. So oh, sunny Lanzarote. I remember going to Lanzarote. How old was well, probably would have been about 10 or 11. I haven't been back since, but so yeah, started going to America quite a lot after that point. But really enjoyed it with like the volcanoes and the what is it like? There's that black sand beach where they filmed the creature from the Black Lagoon and all that kind of stuff. My dad really enjoyed that because he was a big kind of like B movie fan back in the day. So we are. It is Saturday, isn't it? I need to check. Yeah, we're on Saturday for once. Our days are all over the shop at the moment because they all seem to blend into one. Since having a little one, obviously life and world revolves around their schedule at the moment. So can't really say much about that, but really enjoying it. Enjoying being dad at the moment. Obviously, hard times ahead and all the rest of it, but it is nice. And I want to just thank everybody who has been involved in this break, and obviously the breaks over the last couple of weeks since I've came back. No, I know it's not going to change anytime soon. That's what I say. Big, lots and lots of things ahead. As I say, seven weeks in, and a long way to go. All being well, obviously. But yeah, so obviously I've been sort of taking the helm with the breaks whilst John has been on holiday. He will, I think, be returning next week with our first box of Phoenix. Really excited to. Well, so I won't be opening that box, but really excited to see what comes out of the box that we've got. I've been watching a couple of breaks over in the States and stuff, and Phoenix looks really good this year. Lots of nice cards, lots of nice inserts, lots of numbered hits in each box. So hopefully it'll give you guys a decent amount of value for money and all the rest of it. But that'll be, I don't know when that's due to arrive. But I know John's hoping to break Phoenix next week at some point. Other goings on, I think post week wise, I'm going to be passing all the breaks that I've been doing to combine them all together, and they will. I think it's not this week. I think it will be the week after. All being well, I have a feeling that will be the week. It'll be the post week. It's been a bit weird because obviously with John being on holiday, and I'm still obviously like helping out I say helping out obviously, but like doing the breaks where I can and all the rest of it. It's all a bit all a bit out of sync. But I think that's right that we'll be doing post week, not next week, the week after next, because I think that'll have been the 3 weeks. So you can look forward to getting all of your cards from the stuff that I've broke. And if any of you guys do jump into the Phoenix break, you can obviously do that. Mega exciting, obviously, that it is the NFL draft this week. I think it starts on Thursday, maybe concludes on Saturday night. I'm really looking forward to it. It's probably the first draft. I watched last year's draft, but the first draft, probably since I've got married and moved in, that I'm actually looking forward to seeing. I know it's not going to be like the headline grabbing one like what we got last year with loads of QBs, but it's going to be really interesting to see where a lot of the teams obviously land and all the rest of it. We have got boxes on the way, so that we're going to do like a kind of a draft themed break, if that makes sense, for the following week. Not sure yet whether it will be a random teams or whether it will be a PYT. As I say, I've got that conversation with John, but it will include some of the leaf. From the top of my head, he's going to have a couple of the leaf, the newer leaf products that'll feature some of the athletes in this break. And we are going to have, I think we're going to have a Prism H2 draft picks from obviously this year, because that's always been a favourite within the group. And then we're going to have another box of Phoenix, I think, as well, just to obviously sort of pass it around a little bit. I think there is a Bowman University set that's coming out, but I'm having a look at the checklist. I'm not too sure how many of those guys are going to get drafted. So we might look to do one of those Bowman University boxes, but on its own, if there's obviously value and plenty of the players from that checklist get obviously drafted, because as you know, if there's not many players getting drafted, obviously there's not much point doing it, or unless we did like a college based break, which I think might be a bit of a nightmare to price unless we do it as random teams. But we'll probably put up a couple of polls about that particular product, the Bowman University Collection one, because it does look like a good set to open, but we'll obviously leave that up to the group to decide if there's an interest. After Phoenix, I think we're getting into May, and I do believe that around about the 11th of May, I think Prism is finally drafted to drop around about then. Although I am mega scared of the cost, the prices I've been seeing bandied around. I thought that it'd be around, I don't know, the £800 to £1,000 mark at launch, but looking at like blowouts, I think their cost is like about $1,700 or something like that, which is absolutely scandalous. So we were hoping to get 2 or 3 boxes of Prism at the expected price, but we're probably, as I say, guys, money's tight and all the rest of it. Yeah, 20 grand a case is just stupid. We're going to obviously, we always try and make things good value for you guys. So we might only do the one box and then wait for maybe the no huddle. The no huddle to come out, and then obviously there'll be like retails and mega boxes and all that kind of stuff as well. And it all comes down to the fact that everybody wants to hit that gold Mac Jones, or obviously like a gold Mac Jones auto, and pay their mortgage off, which is great, but the likelihood of that happening is obviously few and far between. And I'm not a big, I don't like to think of breaking as a gamble for people. I'm not comfortable with that. That's why we do a lot of PYTs, because it's just like splitting a box with your mates, and you take the team. You pay the price for the teams that you want on the cards that are obviously you're expected to get. There are obviously outliers to that, as we've seen over the past year, where you might pay £7 for the Titans and get a gold kaboom that's worth X amount of hundreds of pounds or whatever. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? But as I say, we're not in the hobby to rip people off, so we'll keep our eye on Prism prices, guys. And if we'll more than likely have a poll and all the rest of it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. That me and John, we're hobbyists. At the end of the day, we're collectors. We've been collecting for since I was 18 at university, so about 23 years ago. We've always wanted to do be involved in this, and it's just the opportunity arose with parents retiring and things like that we could launch the breaks group, and obviously we'll have the website soon and things like that as well. But there's a lot of stuff that we don't like in the hobby as well, and as I say, that's why we try and do the PYTs, and that's why we don't do some of the mad products that are like the national treasures and things like that. We were considering doing a box of Encased, because we were offered one for a reasonable pre-sale price, but that didn't materialise in the end. We weren't quick enough. Basically, he sold out before we got back to him. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, we're here to do Donruss. Clearly, we've got 10 people at least watching at the moment, and obviously a nice active chat, guys. So very happy to see you all in here spending this Saturday afternoon. I don't know if Luke. I know Luke Kiff was saying he was going to pop in because he's off to the Brentford game, I think, this afternoon. So I don't know if he's in here anywhere. But we've got a lot of Facebook users who obviously, if you want me to know who's sending you, if you go onto Facebook, I think if you just accept the thing from StreamYard, it actually shows your name, and then I know who I'm talking to. But as I say, I'll keep up. Oh, there you go, Luke. I've got you at the ground already, so I can watch. Good man. I wondered if you would be here. I'll just try and keep up with the comments as much as I can, but obviously it is Saturday, so I'll try and not keep you for too long. I think the last break of this, it was the first time that I'd opened any of these 3 products, obviously. So learning the configuration and the best way to open it was obviously a learning curve. Should be a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker though, but yeah, I'm happy that people are in. So we'll do a team run through now. Obviously, we ran 3 minis. To get this one closed, which is not after the first one closed really quick, which is why we thought, oh well, we'll get the second one up, but we understand it's getting close to people's payday and all that kind of stuff, end of the month, so it's not surprising. But thanks to everybody who closed the break and took part in the minis, even if you didn't get a team, I'm sure your luck will change in the future. And just everybody who obviously claimed their normal teams and stuff like that, just obviously massive thanks from me and John. But like I say, John will be back, all being well, next week with Phoenix. First up, we've got Stephen Gwither with we've got the Arizona Cardinals went in the mini to Jack Best. Then we've got the Atlanta Falcons going to Stephen Gwither. Baltimore Ravens to Mark Pestle. Buffalo Bills off to Christopher Barry Bartlett Legg. We've got the Carolina Panthers went in mini 1 to Ryan McAvaney. The first of many teams here for Dave Kirkwood with his amazing mini look continuing again. So we got the Chicago Bears in mini 3. Then we've got the Cincinnati Bengals also went in mini 3, but this time to Aaron Brown. Cleveland Browns with Jimmo. We've got the Dallas Cowboys with Aaron Brown. Then we've got the Denver Broncos with Samuel Spriggs. Lots of PC teams there, which is always good to see. Detroit Lions again with Zach Wild. And then the Green Bay Packers with Adam Lawrence. Texans, of course, you, Luke. So good luck with that. Then the Colts have landed this time with Kevin Warboys. And the Jags, of course, with Daryl Smith. So good luck on that, Daz. And then we've got Bill Campbell with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chargers with Dan James. Rams with David Palmer. The Raiders with Matthew Jones. Dave's next team from Mini 2 this time, which was the Miami Dolphins. The Minnesota Vikings to Lee Jones. And then the top team in Mini 1, congratulations to Tom Purton. I don't think I've broke anything for you yet, Tom, so good luck with that one. I think you've broke with John before, but not me. So as I say, let's hope we can do something for you on that one. But yeah, great luck on that in the first mini. New Orleans Saints with Kev Holcomb. The Giants with Tom Benfield, and the Jets with Aaron Sanderson. The Eagles was the next another team for Dave Kirkwood from a mini. That was mini 2. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers, mini 3, went to Edward Selvey. And then obviously the top team in mini 2 went to Dave Kirkwood, which was the San Francisco 49ers. We had an anonymous purchase for KT Hall for the Seahawks. It was double sold in the first break, just by way of how it came about, and well, obviously we followed over that purchase into this break. But yeah, so Katie's got the Seahawks. Then we've got the Bucks, which was the second place team in Mini 1, I believe, and that's gone to Joe Bloomfield. And then we've got the Tennessee Titans from Mini 1 with Tom Purton again. And then Daryl picked up a second team with the Washington football team. So I'm sure he'll be hoping he gets a Diami Brown, or I think there's like Jarrett Patterson, I think, is another football team rookie in this one as well that I've seen come out. But yeah, good started. I'll start with the Donruss hanger first of all. Then I'll do the absolute hanger, and then we'll go to the Donruss clearly. And as I say, if you are new to breaking, I think all of you guys have broke with us before. As I always like to point out, all of the rookies we will sleeve and top load. Inserts and numbered cards, obviously sleeved and top loaded. Base cards will just be obviously in the penny sleeves. And then if we were to get an amazing hit, we will pop that in a one touch for you or whatever. But in general, all of these cards are standard 35 point thickness cards, so we've got all the supplies that we can obviously cater for with that. So Donruss up first, guys. I don't think I've forgotten to do anything else. I always worry because I think like sometimes obviously we do like a team giveaway or this makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? We do a team giveaway or we do like a break credit giveaway, and with this one we just decided that we just do it straight up as it is. So, Donruss football. What will we get this time? Don't forget to pull a raider. Yeah, don't forget. I haven't forgotten anything. Just pull everybody a card. Yeah, that's obviously a good start. If we make sure everybody gets a hit, if we could do that every time, we would be more than happy. Right then, guys. Good luck. I've not decided to go live on Instagram this time. You'll be possibly glad to hear. I think looking at it, I think the live kept on pausing because I wasn't touching the screen enough. Too much to keep an eye on, so I might return to that at some point, but not this time. All right then. So off to Donruss again. Good luck, guys. Really hope we get some nice bits and pieces for you all. So first off, for the Vikings, we've got Kirk Cousins, Bobby Wagner for the Seahawks. There you go. There's a Raider card. So Josh Jacobs, just a base, obviously, but Raiders are on the board. Fred Warner for the 49ers. Von Miller for the Broncos. Okay, switch this around. Feels like ages since I've opened like a hobby Donruss. Obviously, we opened quite a lot of hobby Donruss earlier in the season. It was a pretty good set. It's not focusing again, which is really annoying. But I've tried to change the lighting slightly in here, but I don't think it's done the trick. Right, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Tariq Cohen for the Bears. Kenny Golladay for the Giants. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Patrick Peterson for the Vikings, even though he's in a Cardinals uniform on the picture. Yeah, so that's one of those funny ones, but it will go. That Patrick Peterson will go to the Vikings. So Rob Gronkowski for the Bucks, Anthony Fursker for the Titans, Danny Amendola for the Lions, Malcolm Jenkins for the Saints. Turn them back around. We've got Joey B for the Bengals. Devontae Parker for the Finns. So how excited are people about the draft? Is it because it's more of like it's not like a big QB draft, is it? There are going to be some interesting QBs, and again, when you look over the years at your Tom Brady's and I don't know, I'm struggling to name, maybe even like Patrick Mahomes and people like that. You sometimes out of these drafts you do get QBs who just hit it off in the big leagues. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. I know you Kev, you obviously I think John knows yourself through obviously the fantasy football and stuff, doesn't he? I think so. He's I know you're big into your college teams. I could never settle on a team myself. I never knew really what team to support. I always thought the Gators, because obviously I tend to revolve around the Florida teams or the like the New York teams and stuff like that. But I've never settled on a team. So maybe this year might be the year where I actually decide to settle on a college team and follow them. Anyway, Derek Brown for the Panthers, Matthew Stafford for the Rams. I do love the bowl games, though. I always watch the bowl games at Christmas time. That's my my favourite thing. I've probably said the story before that once I went on holiday once with my family at Christmas with John, and the bowl games were on ESPN and like the various other sports channels that we had at the hotel. And every night when we got back from the theme parks and stuff like that, me and John we used to sit opening boxes of trading cards whilst watching the bowl games, and it was just the happiest of memories, and one of the reasons why we absolutely love this hobby. That was DeAndre Hopkins, Cardinals, Mo Ali Cox for the Colts, Logan Thomas for Washington, Zach Cunningham for the Texans, Tom Brady for the Bucks. Then we've got these the helmet off ones tend to fall all at this point, don't they? Larry Fitz for the Cardinals, the Honey Badger himself, Tyrion Matthew for the Chiefs, and then a head helmet off for Jalen Ramsey for the Rams, Kyle Long for the Chiefs, helmet off DeAndre Swift for the Lions. Quinnen Williams for the Jets. We're coming to the nearly there. So Dak Prescott helmet off for the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm going to get watch a couple of like the draft programs. I watched a couple of mock draft bits and pieces on YouTube last week just to get my head in the game about like who might fall where and where the needs are for different teams. I'll obviously, as usual, be interested who the Bears are going to pick up, who the Buccaneers are going to pick up, and then obviously like you kind of like your lottery picks, like your top picks will be there. It'll be interesting to see where any QBs go. Obviously probably deeper in the draft, so they'll be looking for development, and some may not even ever make it to the team, I'd imagine. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. And again, yeah, you're saying there obviously good wide receiver draft, so you look at like the success of people every year, and obviously this year's standout was Jamar Chase, wasn't it? You just got to think that there's still going to be a lot of interest in the hobby, I think, around the cards and stuff like that. Although I do hope that the box prices are slightly lower, but it's distributors and Panini who control the prices, unfortunately. So that's the way that the system works in America, which is a real shame. But we'll see how it goes anyway. Laviska Shenault Jr. for the Jaguars. Taysom Hill helmet off for the Saints. Right, we're into the rated rookies. So first rated rookie is for the Buccaneers with Joe Tryon. Next up is for the Chargers, Trey McKitty. Next up is for the Bengals. There you go, that man Jamar Chase. First, obviously, Jamar Chase out of this pack. And then we've got for the Colts, Sammy Erlinger. I wonder if he'll ever actually suit up and throw the pigskin around for the Colts or any other team, actually. And we're on to the press proofs now, which I think are the kind of hanger box exclusives. Will box prices ever drop? Good question. I think they could at some point. The problem is that it's around, because my theory is, knowing how the distributors work out in America, obviously they work on allocation. So I was talking to one of our LCS contacts in America. So what the basic premise is that you can buy obviously direct from Panini, and you get stuff allocated from Panini if you want to. But then there's the distributors who also get allocations, and they're like obviously the big buyers who then supply the smaller guys like us, for example. Although we don't get any allocations because we're too small and we're from not in America. Basically, you can when a product order date comes, instantly that product is sold out because it's instantly allocated to all of the accounts that have an account with that particular distributor, however many boxes it is. Then what then happens is on the day that product comes out or the day before, all of a sudden boxes are available to order for the day of release, the day before. Where those boxes come from, I have no idea. But you have to read between the lines that more than likely it's that the distributors are obviously holding on to them to wait to see how the market responds, and then they set the prices. I think they must all agree with the distributors, with the manufacturers, where they want to sell it, and just to see what they can get away with. Obviously, we do see prices like, say, on the Premier League stuff, like Premier League Prism this year came out quite high, and you can pick it up for under 250 quid now, around about 250 quid, and it was like nearly 500 when it first was released. So some prices do come down, but I think, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting next year because the prospect of there's like 3 or 4 probably players that you hit as I say, Prism, for example, you hit their gold card or the gold autograph or whatever, or even a numbered autograph, you've covered your box and more. I don't think that'll happen as much next year, so hopefully we will see a slight recession in the prices and maybe like a bit of a drop in the hype. But yeah, it is frustrating as a sort of obviously collector, as now a business owner. It is really, really frustrating. Excuse me. It is really frustrating to see how the market works and how products actually hit the market. So when Fanatics come on the scene in 3 years' time with NBA and NFL, it'll be really interesting to see if they offer more direct accounts or whether they and then therefore cut out all the distributors, or whether they'll just stick with the same model and we'll just obviously be no better off kind of thing, unless they print more boxes than you'd believe. Like, so yeah, anyway, that's my kind of like little moan over. But moving on, so first press proof is Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. Well, anybody who's watching, if anybody ever wants to have a chat or whatever, sorry, I'll put that on there. If anybody ever wants to have a bit of a chat about, about the industry or whatever, just drop me a DM or whatever. I'm all ears. I'm always interested in hearing what people have got to say and all that. As I say, I think in the last break I was saying that's why I think next year me and John would like to get to some of the some of the collectors shows that are dotted about, just so that we can meet some of you guys and have a chat and all the rest of it. Because we enjoy that as much as anything. We've got a Taysom Hill Saints press proof. There you go. For is that helmet off a Joe Montana? I think it might be. Not that he was like helmet off because of COVID or anything, but I think that is there. And then we've got a rated rookie, obviously press proof, which is Nico Collins for the Texans. So not bad at all. So moving on into our insert. I think they do have a few more base at the back. We've got Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jags. We've got Travis Wilson, the rookies. Did we have a Zach Wilson rookie, Elite Series rookie in the last box? I can't remember. Then we've got a Ray Lewis Legend Series for the Ravens. And then we've got an Elite Series of George Kittle for the 49ers. After that, we've got one of these inducted type of Hall of Fame cards for Peyton Manning. Retro Series, which is one of my favourite sort of insert sets for year to year, of Warren Moon. So that's the Oilers, but that will be the Texans, I do believe, isn't it? Not the Texans, sorry, the Titans. Oh, we didn't get one of these last time. So this is the champ is here, Devin White, obviously for the Buccaneers. Then behind that, we've got an Action All Pro for Quentin Nelson for the Colts. And then we've got the rookies for the Lions, which is Amon-Ra St. Brown. We've got a Dominators there for the Buccaneers of Tom Brady. And then the last card is the good old Kid Reporter. So I'll pop that over to the side just in case we want to use that as a bit of a shield. So I'm going to start sleeving these up, guys. Yeah, so the last hanger that we did for the first break of this, we got that nice Mac Jones press proof. Didn't quite hit the same kind of heights in that one, did we? But different cards again. We didn't get a Champies here, definitely not. Yeah, so if they keep selling out, they won't drop. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the thing, isn't it? And that's what I say. When you the way that distributors work is that, as I say, they'll have the product which they will apparently put on sale, but because all the products are oversubscribed, they allocate stuff. They allocate based upon like your account standing, how much you order, and so on and so forth. That's how the allocations work. So if you don't order enough, you don't get an allocation. So that's, which is kind of counterproductive, because obviously most people who use distributors are your smaller businesses. So, they're not going to be ordering 20 million cases, so it's one of those. So you get what you're given effectively. And you don't really have much say in it either. And, I think you do have to take some of the lesser quality product, which is why I still like them, but that's why you see when we have our deliveries and stuff like that, we'll pick up things like Pieces of the Past, or, we'll take on like the Leaf products, although I do like a lot of the Leaf products, and like the Super Glow stuff or the Super Break, because, you can build up your account standing by taking those products on from the various product lines that they do. But it hasn't got us anywhere yet. But obviously, products to us are sold out effectively at the point that they become available, and then when the product gets released, they are available, but they're available at market price via the distributor. So it's a very kind of like counterproductive kind of system in that respect. But obviously the distributors want to make their money, so that's the way it goes. But as you say, if they don't sell out at Panini, if you can still buy boxes off Panini, obviously you would expect that the sort of like the market price would not hold up. But I think it will take a while for us to see that sort of stuff happen. And yeah, Kev, it is a concern. I don't know what Fanatics is going to do, because they've bought Tops. We're going to obviously see a return, so we won't get Prism anymore unless they do go and buy the brand, or they do some kind of deal with Panini. We'll see the end of things like National Treasures, Flawless. We'll obviously see the end of Prism, Mosaic, stuff like that, and obviously it'll all follow over onto like the Tops line. So you're going to see Tops Chrome will obviously come back, which I'm kind of excited for basketball, because I do love. That was what I started obviously collecting with, but yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? They've paid a lot of money for the contract, as well as obviously they have a deal with the leagues where the players have got to get their cut. So Fanatics aren't not going to want to make an equal cut to what Panini and everybody else is making. So yeah, so I do tend to think that like the prices are going to go up, and yeah, will it kill the hobby? It might do, and we might actually see that what like used to happen going back I don't know, when was it? You know, in the early 2000s when we first started, like collecting and stuff like that. You know, you would see box prices tumble. So, like, you know, you'd have the retailer fanatics in this instance. You know, they might release a box for £1,000 or something like that. You know, cost price, I don't know, might be 300 or something like that. And then you might find, if they're not selling out or whatever, again, this is where the whole Dutch auction thing comes in. You know, we'll just see obviously all the prices, you know, come down on the secondary market, because obviously, you know, your retailers aren't going to be paying £1,000 a box. They'll be paying the £300-400 a box that they do now. But if the product doesn't shift, obviously that price will have to come down. Oh yeah, it won't be. Oh, Sapphire. Oh my god, I hadn't even thought of the Sapphire releases. Gee, yeah, Sapphire. Oh man, Sapphire NFL and Sapphire NBA. I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, the Merlin boxes and gold and stuff like that. Yeah, the soccer prices have been quite good, haven't they? I'll pop the Tom Brady up there. We'll just have a little flick. But yeah, I'll just pop that up there as well, because we didn't get one of those. I know they would want a box. I think the Champions here, or a couple of boxes in the hobbies. But oh yeah, the Zach Wilson as well can go up. These will swap around. But yeah, it's yes, Kev. This whole speculation market has hit us massively. I before we started the Swift Break things, and while we were over like lockdown and stuff, I got back into collecting comics, and that was exactly the same. You know, it was all about getting comics graded, you know, key comics, and a lot of speculators moved in. Prices went mad, and then they've tumbled. Obviously, in the past like 12 to 15 months, maybe they've started coming down on a lot of the more common releases. So yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, as I say, who knows what Fanatics are going to do? You know, because they could be the shining light that, as you say, like what Topps does. You know, they release a box on their website for $250, let it sell out, so all the bots go and get it, and then it's the secondary market sellers that are then selling them for the markups. But yeah, I'm not sure what Fanatics are going to do. I'm not sure. You know, they're there to make a lot of money, as has been suggested, so it'll be very interesting. But yeah, the whole speculation and investment market is a real sore point. And I think, like, when you watch, you know, your sports card investor type people, like, who are, you know, pumping up cards, like they were pumping up 1980s cards based on the market metrics that they wanted to show you and things like that. And, you know, it's like the whole like PMG stuff. Obviously, they do PMGs in sports, but they obviously do them in the Marvel cards as well, which obviously I'll keep an eye on those as well. So yeah, it's yeah. People all want to make an easy buck at the end of the day, and that's the problem. Oh yeah, player sets. That's a good point. Yeah, like Mason Mount and everything. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, the things like because I've had like sets like the summer signings and things like that, didn't they? Where, yeah, like you say, you could they were probably produced quite a lot, but you've got the outside chance of an auto, and things like that. Yeah, you are right. Actually, that's how they will grow the market. I think you're right. Yeah, it'll be quite cool. That will actually, especially if they do team sets and things like that. You know, if they do a New York Jets team set, and then there's like a chance at one of the autographs. It'd be mad. It'd be really good. Yeah, Kev, the market for we've got a thick card in here, guys. I think we've got a relic. Ooh, can you see the thick card? Cool. So we'll move on to this absolute memorabilia now. Yeah, the Marvel cards have gone a little bit bonkers. It's mainly like the old Fleer the old Fleer stuff, and then obviously anything related to the MCU. Again, you can't get those from distributors. They're all those products are allocated as well. So yeah, it's the whole market, the whole card market has gone absolutely mad. It's one of those. Yeah, they did a kind of a 60s type of Trevor Lawrence set as well, and I think that did quite well at the start. I'm not sure how it is now, but yeah, that was where I think they were the first Trevor Lawrence licensed autographs potentially, but obviously not affiliated to a team or anything like that. They were just on his own kind of brand. But yeah. Anyway, getting into these. So first up with Absolute, we've got Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. We've got Raiders, Josh Jacobs. Didn't we have a Josh Jacobs at a similar point in the Donruss? Hang just. So Jonnu Smith for the Patriots. We got DK Metcalf for Seahawks. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think if they do those team sets and things like that, they'll keep like the set collector at bay. Like, I mean, to try and collect a set of like Prism and stuff like that now is really, really difficult. So yeah, it would be nice to think that, you know, they can keep that, you know, they'll have those like sort of more mass produced sets to keep like the regular collector happy. So they've got sets and things like that. I think that would be really good. I mean, we've got, where are they? We did pick up some of these, like these that obviously Panini do, like the team sets. So like we had those, and they've got like all the base and then the rated rookies in. But yeah, we picked up a few of those to try out, and they seem to prove popular as well. They're only cheap. They're like, you know, £6 a set or something like that. Those are, so it's like, yeah, it's pocket money stuff, which is what you want, you know, which is what you want for everybody. T Higgins for the Bengals. Yes, Kev, that was not deliberate. That was literally the first one on the top of the pile. But yeah, it's just the Colts team set from Donruss. So you've got the base, all of the base cards, and then you've got I think you've got all the rated rookies in there as well. So it's just like a self-encapsulated like set for the Donruss base cards, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But they do produce those. Obviously, Panini produces those for all of the other sets. But as you'd say, like the predictably things like the Patriots and the Jaguars, the Bears and stuff were all allocated. So like we didn't get any of those. So it was really frustrating. Anyway, Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. AJ Green for the Cardinals. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. DeAndre Hopkins for the Cardinals. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Dalvin Cook for the Vikings. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins. Josh Allen for the Bills. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Change these around. CD Lamb for the Cowboys. DeAndre Swift for the Lions. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Andy Dalton for the Bears. Jimmy G for the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. And we are into the blue sort of exclusive in here. So first one is for the Blues is for the Seahawks, which is DK Metcalf. Now we've got a T Higgins for obviously the Bengals. Now we've got Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. And then we're into the rookies. So here we go. rookies are on this, like on a kind of like the foil, which is quite nice. So we've got for the Washington football team, we've got Jamin Davis. We've got Jalen Darden for the Bucks. Okay, what's this now? So Josh Jacobs for the Raiders, stargazing. We're coming up to that relic soon. And then we've got unsung heroes for the Seahawks of Cam Chancellor. So we've got the relic, which I'm just going to keep over there till the end of the pack, just purely because I'll have to grab a top loader. So it'll be a top loader for that. So these are the base rookies now. We've got Tylan Wallace for the Ravens, Penei Sewell for the Lions, Pete Werner for the Saints. I need to move that down, don't I? And then Jacob Harris for the Rams, Brandon Stevens for the Ravens, Brevin Jordan for the Texans, Anthony Schwartz for the Browns, Shai Smith for the Panthers, Patrick Surtain II for the Broncos. There you go. We've got a T-Law, our first Trevor. That's the first Trevor I've pulled for a while, that is, to be fair. So I'll put that down there. Then also for the Jaguars, we've got Jalen Camp. We've got Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Des Fitzpatrick for the Titans. Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks. Eric Stokes for the Packers. Kenan Mwangwo for the Vikings. And Dimitri Felton for the Browns. That's a couple of cards now, guys. So Nico Collins for the Texans. Carlos Boogie Basham for the Bills. Oh, nice one. So we've got a Mac Jones as well. First Mac Jones as well of the break. And again, first Mac Jones. Is that I think that's the first Mac Jones that I pulled since that the red press proof in the last break. So just the base, obviously, but still, that is a Mac. And then we've got Kylin Hill for the Packers. So I'll just quickly sleeve up these guys. Load them. Moving next door to Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady coming back as well. I don't think I'm still. I mean, as I say, I've followed the Bucks for as long as I've followed the Bears. Really, going back to like the late '80s. Just purely because of going on holiday to Florida, and also because my uncle used to work in Chicago. But yeah, just I was disappointed when he was retired, but then I was still quite shocked that he decided to come back. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? So here we go, guys. We've got this looks like a relic of some sort. So unsung heroes, Cam Chancellor. Behind that, so I'm going to get the kid reporter. So just so I can turn this card around. So there's your Cam Chancellor. Oh, it's for the Lions. Kind of spoilt it there. So it is a ball hog. Oh, that's a nice one for the Lions. For DeAndre Swift as well. Numbered out of 25. That is a 3-color patch. So that's unusual, that is. But you can see, there you go, number 23 of 25. So you got LeBron and Jordan's number 23 of 25. Very nice patch there. Corners are a little bit whacked on this, as you'd probably expect for the way that this will probably have been passed around, but not too bad. So it is the enclosed Authentica memorabilia is not from any specific game or event, so that's a shame, but still actually quite a nice card there for the Lions, so not too bad at all. Right, have I got... Now, will it fit into this sleeve? Yes, it will. Just... Okay, so I'll just sleeve that and I'll find a top loader that's big enough. What size is that? I need a 130. The 130 is going to be too big, I think. Oh no, there you go. Just about into a 130 point there. So I like that. That's a bit of a little bit of a bonus card there. That is numbered out at 25. DeAndre Swift. Nothing to do with obviously Swift breaks. Sadly, we are Walsall fans, which is why we are called Swift breaks, because that's obviously our team mascot. So I'll just sleeve up these guys, and we'll get onto the boxer clearly. Not doing too bad for time. Similar time to the last one. Just need to get the top loaders on the go. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the draft. Definitely, I'm gonna do my best. Obviously, what I'll probably end up doing is watching that whilst I'm feeding. Whilst I'm looking after the baby. Obviously, during the night when I'm on either night feed duty or just when it's just my shift to do something before obviously I go to bed, so that I can get off for work in the morning and not be a complete zombie. Strange readjustment though, definitely, from just getting up to, sort of obviously having to do a nappy change or something before I head out the door or whatever. Still can't get over the constant stream of people wanting to visit all of a sudden. People that we haven't seen for years and years. Well, I say years and years. But people that you haven't seen socially for a while, and then all of a sudden you have a baby, and then it's everybody's like, "Oh, I want to come and see the baby." Hilarious. I do find it hilarious. It's nice though. It is nice. It's nice to see people. It's a nice excuse, and I think it's one of those things. Sometimes I think having been, a single person, and then as a couple, and then when you're a single person, you don't tend to hang out with many people who are in couples because you feel like the third wheel, and then when you're in a couple, you tend to not really hang out with parents because it's completely different, obviously routines and priorities and things like that. But most of mine and my wife's friends now do have kids, so we kind of like, we can yeah, they don't want to see us, exactly, they want to see the baby. Yes, I know that only too well. But yeah, that it's yeah, we're kind of like getting invited to meet up with people for a walk around the park and things like that. It's just totally different change, life change. Really is funny. Loads of things top load and stuff in this anyway. So good. I quite like the hangers, I'll be honest. For what they're under £25 shipped. Most hangers are, aren't they? So they're not bad for a little rip here and there. Right, I'll top load those all at the end, guys, so we can move this along. Right then, so we're on to Donruss clearly. Good luck, everybody. Obviously, we've got in here 20 total cards. There should be 1 autograph and 8 rated rookies per box, but there are the outside chances of hitting the ultra rare inserts like the Downtowns, Marvels, and Night Moves. I still haven't seen a Night Moves pulled out of the pack yet. I've seen a couple of Downtowns and Marvels and stuff. from what people are saying, the downtowns and marvels tend to be like around about 1 in every 3 cases from what I've seen. Having said that, I have seen boxes in breaks in America where there's like one box will have a downtown and a marvels like in the same box. So your guess is as good as mine. I think they've distributed them wrong, but hey ho. Autograph rated rookie tribute cards from iconic Donruss releases. I don't think I've seen many of those either. So yeah, let's get going. Good luck, guys. I do like Clearly. I said it in the first break. It's one of those sets that's I don't know. Like the kid in me likes the acetate cards. So yeah, the kid in me likes that anyway. Here we go, guys. So 4 packs of 5 cards in each. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say, guys, good luck. Let's hope we get some nice bits and bobs for you in here. I always find this one a funny one to open as well, because like obviously with the cards being see-through, you can kind of like see through the to the next card. Empty pack. Okay, so and I will do what I did last time. I'll just pop the cards there, and I'll sleeve them as I pick them up, purely because they are so prone to condition issues, and I don't want anybody's cards to be scratched unnecessarily or anything like that. So first out the pack is Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. Just obviously the first base there. Is that an auto? Yeah, so we've got an auto there. So I'm going to pop that off to the side, to the end, rather than have it in the first pack. So that was an auto. I did think it was because it was facing the wrong way around. And we've got first rated rookie is Anthony Schwartz. Move these back a little bit now. Okay, and a very nice rated rookie here, guys, for the Pats, and it is a Mac Jones. So how can I hold that so it comes actually into focus? These are really notoriously difficult to obviously get in the right light, but that's a nice card. It does look like it's got some of these. I've noticed that they have these like, it's hard to show, but they have like these like little kind of like, I suppose it's like a print line. There you go, you can see it just above the helmet there. It's like a little bit of a silver rub. It's almost like, I've seen it on a couple of the other cards where there's just a little one there. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I've got a plain filler card anywhere. I had to clear out. Oh, there's some. There's some. Here we go. There you go. There you go. So there's the Mac Jones. But yeah, it does have that, as I say, you can just see it above his helmet. It's got like, it's like a almost like a silver line or something like that. As I say, they're prone to it, unfortunately, these acetate ones are. But yeah, it's nice. So second Mac Jones hit of the break. So I'll squeeze that in over here. Nice. Right then, leave the auto under that Saquon Barkley for the Giants and move on to the next pack. Again, good luck, guys. What we got in here? What have we got in here? Got a numbered insert in this one. I think, is it an Out of This World? I think. Empty pack. So I think this is an Out of This World. Yeah, an Out of This World. It looks like it's a numbered card as well. So looks so good luck, everyone. So first out here, the first base is the Joe Burrow. If he wants to focus. But Joe Burrow base there. That one looks pretty clean. So Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Next up is for the Vikings. I've just seen the Out of This World, guys. What a nice card that is going to be. So Dalvin Cook there for the Vikings, a base. And yeah, going to be a very happy camper with this next card, guys. Congratulations. So Dalvin Cook. So I'm just going to show it, guys. It is numbered out of 49, I do believe. And I'll pop the filler on there, and it is an Out of This World Mac Jones. Congratulations. I forget who got the Patriots. It was obviously in that the first mini that we did. It is 25 of 49. That is, and not if anybody watches Cherry Collectibles, they always say that's a big boy. Well, they don't say it like that. They say it in an Australian accent, but I can't quite get it to focus because it's so shiny. You can see my face. You can see my bespeckled face in the reflection. But it is 25 of 49, guys. Sorry that you can't quite make that out. Oh, there you go. 25 of 49. Mackie Jones, and it is a lovely card. Congratulations. That is a very nice card. I think that's the best Mac Jones hit I've had all year. John's obviously hit autos and stuff like that, but that is nice. That is very nice indeed. So congratulations on that one. Actually, you know what? This is where it's difficult. That needs to go one touch, doesn't it? But it's acetate. I'm uneasy about putting that into a one touch, just because it's acetate. But that's a very nice card. So yeah, third Mac Jones of the break. Very nice indeed. So happy with that. There's always the argument whether or not, because that's an insert rather than a numbered rookie, I suppose. But still, right then. Next up, we have for you, Kev. Congrats, mate. It's a Quitty Pay rated rookie. I don't think we had one of those in the first box. Me and Kev have been having very short conversation about the fact that Quitty Pay was because I wasn't going after the Buccaneers or the Bears this year because they were so expensive. I liked the story of Quitty Pay, so I was going to PC him, and I was a late starter, but I've started picking up a few of his cards, and I've still got boxes to open. So rated rookie Quitty. And then we have for the Jets a Michael Carter, which again isn't too bad for the Jets. Is it Elijah Moore that's the other Jets rookie that we hit every now and again? All right, this is it looks like a faulty top loader, as sometimes happens. Yeah, I'm not going to see that's a rubbish top loader. Sealed at both ends, not good. quality control out the window on that one. Anyway, yeah, Michael Carter for the Jets. And again, that one looks pretty clean as well. So, nice one. Okay, third pack, guys. Again, good luck. Oh, did I not reply to the message? I'm sorry, if you sent me a message in the last 6 weeks or prior to in the last 2 weeks, I'd probably be there. But before that, no. If it was the month or 2 months before that, with all the issues we had with the latter stages of the pregnancy, and when little one finally came along, I was man down. I really was man down. So I do apologise that, Kev. Shocking. I'll have to have a look back through those messages, mate. I think I opened a lot of messages meaning to get back to people, and everything was just so fluid at one point. I was going into hospital to visit my wife, and it's just, yeah, it was not nice, that last bit part of the pregnancy. Anyway, Josh Allen, Bills, base, clearly base. Next up, one for the Titans, and it is Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, I'm blaming everything on the baby. No, I couldn't. It was just one of those things that I don't think, until you've been through. Obviously, when you go through it, and many of you will have done it, it's like you don't realise how hard it is for all involved. The whole pregnancy thing, as I say, it's going to take me a long while to recover from the stress in those latter stages. But that's a nice looking Ryan Tannehill for the Titans. Next up for the Cowboys, now it is a gold foil Dak Prescott. So nice one for the Cowboys there. It's not numbered. It's not, normally obviously you talk about golds and they're numbered out of 10. But yeah, that's not a numbered gold, unfortunately. But still, it is what it is. It's just a Donruss clearly gold Dak Prescott. You can just see, obviously, that it's just like got the gold foil on there. So nice little sort of parallel on that one. Then for the Vikings, we've got Emir Smith Marset. Rated rookie. And then the next one up for the Dolphins is the rated rookie that you'd probably be looking for this year, and that is a Jalen Waddle. That was the Jalen Waddle was the other when said that it'd be a decent wide receiver year for the draft. Jalen Waddle was the other one I was trying to think of, but I couldn't quite get it in my head. So we've still got the auto to reveal. At least we've got it. We're not going to the last pack praying for the Panini gods to be kind. Right then. So last pack, guys. Again, good luck, everyone. Let's see what we can pull out of this one. Interesting. Okay. So empty pack. So next up, we've got Carson Wentz for the Colts. Carson Wentz. And we've got the other base is a TJ Watt for the Steelers. Not sure what the next one is. It is a rated rookie. Oh wow, it's another nice rookie hit. TJ Watt for the Steelers. And guys, this is a nice one. It's not numbered, which is a shame, but it is a purple rated rookie of Justin Fields. So they are pretty rare, I think. Definitely a short print. But yeah, it's a funny one because obviously the purple foil is lovely in the right light, but it kind of like looks quite washed out as well at the same time if I do that. But that's a lovely hit for the Bears, so that's going out to Bears. I think that's Dave Kirkwood, I think obviously from the mini that he picked up. So yeah, very jealous of you there, Dave. That's a very nice card there. As I say, not sure how rare the purples are, but I haven't seen many of them. As I say, it would be nice if it was numbered, but beggars can't be choosers. That is a lovely card. So I can use my last stand for on there. That Justin Fields, nice one. So next up, we've got... we do have an extra card in that one. So we've got 3 rated rookies this time. So I think one of those cards was an extra card because we had the TJ Watt and the Carson Wentz out of that pack. And then no, that's right, 5 cards. Sorry, I'm losing it. We've got 3 rated rookies. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Anyway, 3 rated rookies in this one. So the first one is Ramondre Stevenson. No, yeah, so we did have an extra card, didn't we? So we had Justin Fields, we had TJ Watt, Carson Wentz, and I've still got 2 more cards left after this. So Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Rated rookie. Another Pats card out of this box. Pats have got a lot of bits and bobs. Then we've got for the Jags, we've got Travis Etienne Jr. Is he due back from injury? He was out all last season, wasn't he? I think for being injured. Is he actually going to make a comeback? Will he be any good? We'll have to see. That's Travis Etienne Jr. And the final one, final card before we get to the auto, is Pat Freiermuth for the Steelers. So again, decent rookie there for the Steelers. Right then, now how to do this auto. So what I'm going to do, we've got a Saquon Barkley there. I'm going to bring in the kid reporter, and I'm going to take away the Saquon. So Saquon's going away. And then let's see what we've got. So, what team is it? Oh, it's a rated rookie auto. And Kev, you'll be happy, mate. It's for the Colts. I think you can guess who it is already. I recognise the card. And it's a Quitty Pay auto. For you, Kev. Congrats, mate. I know that would have been one that you'd be looking for. Have you got any Quitty Pay autos? I've only got the one so far. I'm trying to get one out of Phoenix at the moment. I've taken them in a couple of breaks, in a couple of case breaks to try and get a Quitty Pay auto. I got a Jonathan Taylor one last night, and I've got one to run today. But yeah, still want a Quitty Pay. But there you go, guys. Quitty Pay is the auto. So there you go, Kev. So yeah, no auto so far. So there you go. That's kicking you off. It's a nice one to get as well. Obviously on the rated rookie. Happy days. And obviously those are the spacers and everything. Nice one. I'll do a quick recap then for you guys. Just bear with me. I'll start with the pile from Absolute, and what's it, just as I say, it's always useful if people don't want to sit through the whole break and they just want to flick through the recap at the end. So Seahawks, Cam Chancellor, Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Quentin Nelson for the Colts. Retro Series Warren Moon. So that'll be for the Titans. Inducted Peyton Manning for the Broncos. George Kittle for the 49ers. Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jags. Gridiron Kings. We've got Nico Collins, press proof rated rookie for the Texans. Joe Montana, press proof for the 49ers. Taysom Hill, press proof for the Saints. Press proof for the 49ers of Brandon Ayuk. Then you got rated rookie for the Colts of Sam Erlinger. Jamar Chase, rated rookie for the Bengals. And a rated rookie, Trey McKitty for the Chargers, and Joe Tryon for the Bucks. So these were the Donruss clearly base and rookies. So Saquon Barkley for the Giants, Pat Frymuth for the Steelers, Travis Etienne for the Jags, Ramondre Stevenson for the Pats, TJ Watt for the Steelers, Carson Wentz for the Colts, Jalen Waddle, rated rookie for the Dolphins. Amir Smith-Marset, rated rookie for the Vikings. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Ryan Tannehill for the Titans. Josh Allen for the Bills. Michael Carter for the Jets. The Quitty Pay base rated rookie for the Colts. Dalvin Cook for the Vikings. Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. All right. So then we've got Anthony Schwartz, rated rookie for the Browns. We had the Mac Jones base from Absolute Memorabilia. Dominators Tom Brady. Ball Hogs. That's a nice patch there for DeAndre Swift from Absolute. Devin White, the champ is here for the Bucks. Had a Zach Wilson, Elite Series rookie for the Jets. And then we had the Trevor Lawrence Absolute base rookie there. And then hits wise, we had the Quitty Pay, obviously auto. We had the purple Justin Fields rated rookie from Donruss Clearly. We had the base rated rookie of Mac Jones, and then the very nice, probably hit of the break, the Mac Jones Out of This World, numbered out of 49, is 25 of 49, and that is a very nice card in hand. So congratulations on that one. As I say, looking at there's a mini winner. Was it Tom Purton, was it, of the Patriots? Yeah, Tom Purton with the Patriots. So congrats on that one, mate. Very nice. And as I say, we should be doing a post week the week after next. Thanks again, guys, for everybody who took part. Have a safe weekend, and we will see you very soon with Phoenix. Take care, guys.